Howdy, tubers and footers. Happy Mother's Day to all the mummies out there. All you mama bears. Such a dork. So, since it's Mother's Day, let's have a walk down memory lane about my mom and I. Okay. So, I just got off the phone with my mom, and we were actually doing this walk down memory lane and enjoying our waltz down memory lane, and I thought, oh my gosh, this is a great story, so I should share it for sure, because we laugh about it quite often. Anyhow, so, Mom and I used to race mountain bikes, and so Mom and I, after one of my races, she wanted to go walk the trail system, and it's called Kincaid, and so it's beautiful, incredible, amazing bike trail system, and it's cross-country skiing in the winter, and just, it's wonderful. And anyhow, so we're walking along, and we have my dog Radar, and keep in mind, Radar loved every animal. He thought every animal was his friend, and so he wasn't a mean dog, even though he was a pit bull bull terrier mix. He was as sweet as pie. And so we were walking along, and we come out on this trail, and kind of like T's, and you could go either direction. When we looked to the right, and there was a big moose over there eating, and just something in me was like, I don't want to go that way. And Mom's like, oh, we'll be fine. I said, no, let's go this way. And so we turned and went the other way. And as we were walking, you could feel the ground was shaking, like it started shaking, and we turn around, and that moose is coming up behind us, Mach speed, just hot on our tail. And so Mom and I just start running, okay? We're just, we start taking off. And here goes Radar. Now this dog is a goofball. Okay, you think I'm a goofball. He got it naturally. So anyway, he was running, and he's zipping all over, hopping through the little brush and everything, and being a total dork. We're running for our lives. He's thinking this is a great, fun game we're playing. So anyhow, we get up to the point where this thing is like breathing on, like my mom could feel it breathing on the back of her neck, and she screams at me, jump! And I just launch into the brush, and she does too, and that thing goes trampling past, and you could feel the ground is shaking. And they're like, what, 1,400 pounds? They're not small, they're big, they're massive. And so it goes booking past, and of course my dog's out there being a dork, and I'm thinking, this is really not going to go well, because I know how this is going to go. And so of course Radar's like, oh hey, we're over here, and like he's bouncing around, thinking now he loved going out to the farm and playing with the horses. Exactly. So he thought this was just another horse. No. So he's out there running around through this moose's anyhow. So this moose is coming, and he is coming for me. I am telling you, this moose was like a carnivorous moose. Like, that is how hot on my butt he was. And he come right, he was smoking. I got up and got in between, like there was a big fallen tree. So I'm standing between now. All I have is this tree between us, and he is right in my face. I am looking at his whiskers, and it's like, yeah, this is an awkward encounter here, buddy. If you wanted my autograph, you really didn't have to go through all that, really. It's nice to meet you, but this up front, close and personal is a little awkward. So I'm talking to the moose, and my dog is like, look at me, were bouncing all around. And I just, at that point, I don't know, it's one of those things, you know, it's like, so I just reach over and just grab him, and I'm trying to hold onto my dog and staring straight into this moose's face. Like, right, like I can see the whiskers on his snout, and his little snorkeling snout. Oh, it was insane. And my mom is over there trying to find this big old log, and she's got this big old stick, and she's gonna come, she's gonna, you know, she's a mom, she's gonna do whatever it takes to defend her kid, you know. And yeah, the moose just looks at me and like, and turns around and walks away like nothing ever happened. So insane. So my mom and I are like, screw you, jerk. So we get off and we decide we're gonna go back the other direction now. We're not going the same, like we're not going down that path now because he just went that way. So we're gonna go the other way. So as we're walking along, voila, the ground is shaking again. We turn around and guess who's there? Mr. Carnivore freaking Moose of the Year, and he is hot on us again. And he is like dead focused, laser focused on me for whatever reason. He's just whatever. He didn't like my perfume that day or something. I have no idea. But man, and we just dove down into these horrible, horrible devil's clubs. I mean, I've still got one in my forehead. So does my mom. Like they were embedded all in our body. We were picking those things out for ever. That was horrible. And we come out and we're like, oh, getting away from that maniac. You know, we get out on the street and we're like, looking around, you know, and we're like miles from where we had parked, you know, but we weren't about to go encounter freaking Happy Moose of the Year again. So we were like, no thanks. Yeah, that was fun. Radar tended to get us in a lot of trouble. Another time we were out hiking, and Radar was just scaling this side of this hill, and we got out, and we were pretty far out on the bluff, and we were like, oh, well, that's a shortcut. We can just look, he's doing it. It can't be that hard. If Radar's doing it, it can't be that bad. Famous last words. We're crawling up this hill, like scaling it. Oh my gosh, hanging on to bare roots, you know, like, oh, don't let go, little root, please. And just, yeah, and Radar's like up and down, side to side, like it's no big deal. And my mom called him Fake Dog, and she's like, I want to kill you, Fake Dog. And he comes and just plops down next to her like, huh? What'd I do? That dog was nuts. Then one time, Mom and we go out to Independence Mine, and that is an amazing place to go see in Hatcher's Pass. And so we were up there and we're hiking around out there, and we come across, you know, we're investigating all these really cool stuff, and my mom and I are like totally into mystery and spooky stuff and all that kind of stuff. Like my family would totally stay the night in a haunted house and rock that all night long. Like that's the kind of family I come from. Anyhow, so, and we would, the banter all night long would be relentless, so it would be amusing for sure. But anyhow, so we're over there like going around and talking about, like, you know, because it's a ghost town now, and you know, and we're just talking about all the crazy things that had happened, you know, over the years there and stuff. And we're over, you know, in this one area, and we've come across this bone, and we were like, oh, look. And you are not allowed to take anything out of Hatcher Pass Independence Mine area at all. And so we were like, oh my gosh, maybe, what if someone was killed out here, and oh, we may find someone, oh. And so, yeah, wise old me was like, well, we can't just haul this out. And I didn't have, so I stuffed it in my pants. I'm not kidding you. I stuffed this bone in my pants. And Mom and I are so proud of ourselves because we're going to take it to the college and we're going to break this investigation all the way open. And we get home to my house, you know. And we're walking up to the door and we're proudly holding this bone. And what are you doing with the moose bone? Mom and I look at each other and just busted up laughing. Not once did we think about moose. Like, Alaska is full of subsistence hunting, and everybody pretty much has moose in their freezer. And yeah, we should have known what a moose bone looked like. And yeah, so that was really funny. So yeah, we laugh about that. I carried that moose bone in my pants, for no dang reason. But we were gonna break an investigation open, tubers and footers. We're gonna solve something. We're gonna provide some closure for someone. Yeah. The only closure we got is I'm an idiot. All right. Well, Mom, I love you. Thank you for all the wonderful memories. I have so many more to tell, but we will just leave it there. And thank you, everyone. I hope you all are having a beautiful Mother's Day and a very blessed Mother's Day. Love you, tubers and footers. Take care.